Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing good. Buenos dias.
Congratulations on the film. I really enjoy it, and I'm sure Conjuring fans will too.
Oh, great. Yeah, thank you. I'm hoping.
Well, I would like to start with you've worked on three films in the Conjuring universe. What things that scare you in real life have you brought into these films, especially in the last rites?
Good question. What have I brought into the things that have scared me in real life? Um, all sorts of things. I think it's the simplest stuff. It's like when you're home alone and just like the kind of when you hear like, the creepy, creaks in the house. It's like I got a family, I got two kids and so usually the house always has like noises in it, so you're kind of comforted by that. But it's like it's the few times that they're away where, just like the house settling, like that can sometimes be the most unnerving, scariest thing. And I think that's almost the DNA of these movies. It's just the atmosphere. It's that feeling of the negative space, the emptiness, the darkness, the shadows. I think that's what scares me. I think it scares a lot of people.
Well, I agree. Actually, I live in an old house, and in the attic, when we moved, we found a painting of this old lady, and she's harmless, but it gives everyone chills. Is there anything in your home that could belong in the Warrens Museum?
Well, I kept the mirror.
Oh, I see.
And it's very heavy. It took it took two people to bring it into my office in my home, but that's probably the one thing, in terms of like creepy things. That's like you know we don't have a lot of the kind of like creepy artifacts, in my also my home was like, it's old in the sense it was built in the 90s, like the 1990s. So there's nothing like really that kind of, you don't have generations going back there. But yeah, I've kept actually a lot of like artifacts from the previous movies.
Maybe a possessed Funko Pop.
Maybe.
This movie is the final chapter in the Warren's story arc. How did you feel to close the story with these two such iconic characters?
It was amazing. I thought it was such a great opportunity. James asked me why I wanted to do this, after doing, this would be my third. He was like, "You're going to have directed more Conjuring movies than me." And he said, "Why do you want to keep on doing it?" And he was kind of partly in jest, but partly serious. And I told him, I was like, "This is such a rare opportunity. I get to tell an ending, and we're in a business that you're always making movies that you hope it's going to spin off like a million sequels or something. And the idea that we're able to tell a close to this story, to tell a final chapter, is so rare and such an incredible opportunity. And I couldn't miss it.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Represent Chile.
Yeah, thank you so much.